Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to notification gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Trump was recently found guilty on his New York hush money trial. Like y'all, let's get into it, y'all. Because me personally, if I'm being brutally honest, I don't think this means anything. Um, I'll be surprised if this man spends a day, let alone an extended amount of time behind bars. I don't think anything's going to happen to this man. I think that they're going to find some way to sweep this up under the rug. I think they're going to allow this man to go ahead and do everything he got to do in preparations for November. I even will go so far as to say I think this man is going to win. I honestly do, y'all. I honestly do. But for those that don't know, all the stuff that was going on between excuse me, him and Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels is, if I'm not mistaken, she is some sort of an adult star that he had financial dealings with and extracurricular activities, I should say, with. And one thing led to another, man. And let me say this too, man. I didn't, not to mention any names, but this is the thing that kind of killed me about Tyreek Hill as a Dolphins fan. This is the one thing that kind of killed me about Tyreek Hill. If you're going to sit up here and be irresponsible with the pipe, if you're going to be sitting up here busting in every goddamn thing and doing this and doing that, make sure she signs an NDA. Make sure you keep it under wraps, because all the stuff that's going on with Tyreek Hill and this 3, 4, 5, 10, 18 baby mamas, it's insane. We don't want to hear about it, but those are the type of things that happen. And you got the money. Trump got the money. Why am I hearing about you sleeping with some adult workers? Like, come on, bro. I just don't get it. Let's get into it, y'all.
Donald Trump was found guilty of felony charges for his role in covering up a hush money payment to porn star Stormy Daniels.
Mother Teresa could not beat these charges. These charges are rigged. The whole thing is rigged.
WSJ's courts reporter Corinne Ramey watched it all unfold inside the courtroom. She walks us through key moments from the trial and explains what the verdict means for Trump. At the center of the charges against Trump were dozens of documents, including 11 checks, 11 invoices, and 12 entries in Trump's general ledger. This was ultimately not a trial about an affair. It was a trial about business documents and a cover-up, right?
Absolutely. Trump was charged with 34 counts of falsifying business records. Falsifying business records in New York is a misdemeanor, but here it's a felony because prosecutors had to show that Trump was seeking to commit or conceal a second crime.
Prosecutors argued that the reason Trump falsified business records was to cover up a conspiracy to illegally promote his election to the presidency. A conspiracy, they said, that involved Trump, his fixer Michael Cohen, and the publisher of the National Enquirer, David Pecker, who worked together to catch and kill stories damaging to Trump's campaign, like the story about an alleged affair with porn star Stormy Daniels, who Cohen paid $130,000 to silence in the final days of the 2016 campaign. Trump has denied the affair. The prosecution kicked things off by calling Pecker to the stand to outline the conspiracy.
They establish not only is there a conspiracy, but there's a specific moment when this supposedly begins. So they have this meeting. Then here we have Pecker talking about how he is Trump's eyes and ears. Then here we have sort of him defining the catch and kill scheme. He says, I'd notify Michael Cohen, and then he would be able to have them kill in another magazine or have them not be published, or somebody would have to purchase them.
Pecker also testified that he helped buy and kill 2 stories that could be damaging to Trump in order to help Trump's campaign. After establishing the conspiracy, prosecutors called Hope Hicks, Trump's former communications director, and they took jurors back to the weeks before the 2016 election.
Hope Hicks was important because she talked about how the campaign was in crisis mode in responding to the Access Hollywood tape.
I don't even know. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy.
She explained to the jury why the hush money payment was really.
Let me pause right there, real quick, before we continue. But that statement alone was insane. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Whether you agree or disagree, that statement was crazy. That's whatever. Listen, This man has been buying magazines, articles, of course, contact Michael Cohen. Michael Cohen gonna kill that noise real quick, fast, and hurry. He got his PR team set up to make sure that his brand stays as clean as possible, right? For these types of reasons, especially when you're running for president, you got to have an almost somewhat clean slate. Like, I'm talking about clean. They better not find out that your ass was suspended in the 3rd grade. like that's how crazy it is. My whole thing about it again is this, bro. If you're gonna mess with an adult star, even if he wasn't running for president, let's just say he was just a regular ass, business owner, such as a Trump that's a millionaire, a billionaire. Why would you want this to damn jeopardize your likelihood? Bro, you signing NDAs out the ass. Name your price, what you want. You can't speak on me for the next until I die and 50 years after I damn die. That's what the damn NDA gonna say. You are out of your mind. This is crazy. And of course he's going to deny doing anything. I'm not saying he did or didn't. I don't got nothing to do with me. Of course he's going to deny saying, hey, listen, I have never messed with this woman. I never did anything, whatever case may be, whatever. But the proof is in the pudding, bro. You did something with her. You gave her some type of hush money for something. Let's be real about it. But that's the thing that kills me, bro. It's like, if you're going to mess with these chicks, if you're going to mess with these women that's nowhere near your level as far as finances and stuff, again, same thing about Tyreek Hill, not to bring up names, but the same exact thing. If you're going to mess with these damn women, look at Tiger Woods. Look at all these other things. Tiger Woods lost brands, his wife lost hundreds of millions of dollars over a babysitter he was paying $30,000 a year for. Make that make sense. You my babysitter for my damn child. I'm paying you $30,000 a year. I'm Tiger Woods, one of the best golfers in the goddamn world. I'm going to hit you with these strokes. Before I hit you with anything, you're going to sign this NDA and I'm going to hit you with these damn strokes. You better not say nothing to my damn wife. Are you crazy? He worth how many? How many hundreds of millions? Trump is worth how many billions? And you out here hitting these low-hanging fruit. I'm not for or against that. I'm just saying, if you're going to do that, why not do your proper due diligence and make sure that nothing gets aired out to the public? Let's go on.
Responding to this crisis within the campaign and was not made for purposes of Melania or Trump's family.
Then the prosecution called porn star Stormy Daniels. Were you expecting Stormy Daniels to take the stand?
This was a real unknown going into the trial. We didn't know if Stormy would take the stand. In some ways, she's tangential to the case. Her testimony absolutely mattered. What didn't matter was whether that 2006 alleged sexual encounter happened. Like, it doesn't matter if Trump and Stormy had sex. What matters is that Stormy was trying to sell her story. And I think when she was on the stand, jurors saw what that story looked like.
Throughout the trial, the jury also heard about Trump as a businessman, from former staffers and also from books he wrote.
He writes, as I said before, I always sign my checks so I know where my money's going.
That helped establish a pattern to show that Trump was a micromanager of his business dealings. Finally, the prosecution called its star witness. Michael Cohen is an extremely flawed witness. How did the prosecution set him up so that he was ultimately believable to the jury?
Well, before Michael Cohen even walked in that room, I think those jurors felt like they already had met Michael Cohen. And they had established, before he even got on the stand, why all of what Cohen said made sense, corroborated much of it with other witnesses, that the jurors essentially didn't need to take any kind of leap of faith to believe Cohen, or in the instances when nobody else could speak to what Cohen could speak to, they were set up to believe him.
So let's look at what some of Cohen actually said in court. First, he said Trump directed the hush money payment to begin with, right?
He did. And he said, Trump said to him, just do it.
And then there's testimony about Cohen trying to get his money back.
Yes. And Trump's sitting right there. And the prosecutor says, what did Trump do, or something to that effect? And Cohen says he approved it. And that's really important because it goes to the heart of Trump having a role in the creation of those false documents.
Ultimately, the jury found that Trump falsified business documents to pay Cohen back for his $130,000 payment to Stormy Daniels, disguising the reimbursement payments as money for a legal retainer.
Why didn't Trump testify?
Defense attorneys typically advise their clients not to testify. It's really, really risky. It's a little bit of a Hail Mary move. And if Trump had gotten on that stand, prosecutors could have asked him about all kinds of things.
The verdict made Trump the first former U.S. president ever convicted of a crime. Next, Trump will be sentenced by Justice Juan Merchan.
What are the possibilities when it comes to sentencing?
He's got a full menu of possibilities. Probation, he could give him a jail sentence. He could give him essentially no sentence at all as long as he doesn't commit another crime.
Trump, who faces 3 other criminal indictments in separate cases, has denied wrongdoing and has painted the trial as a politically motivated sham.
Trump has plenty of legal issues to grapple with as he campaigns. How all of this plays out is really up in the air if he becomes president, because it's unprecedented.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. Y'all are crazy as hell if y'all think this man about to spend a day in jail. Bro, listen, when you got that type of money, and I think Trump said this, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he said this, yo, I got the type of money that he's like, I could shoot somebody in the middle of Wall Street and get off. If I'm not mistaken, he said this. Y'all are crazy. Bro, I say this all the time. Justice, listen, is only for the rich. Only for the rich or the person that spent the most on their lawyer. Whoever spent more on a lawyer, 9 times out of 10, that's who's going to win. That's a fact. You are out of your damn mind. I like I said earlier, I honestly believe all this, whatever is going to happen is probably going to get swept under the rug. They're going to allow this man to continue to do his campaign. He's going to be there for November. And 9 times out of 10, I think he's going to win because people is not feeling Joe Biden like that. I honestly, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I could think. I don't know. Maybe y'all think differently, man. I'm trying to comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, y'all be safe for